Now heading into map 4, it's going to be Stronghold CTF, a map that I said before the series started, Revan, that I believe Jester have their best chance of winning through this best of 7. But
I mean, how do you rebound from an uplink game like that?
29-1, Karma 360 dunking. Every specialist use was fantastic from OG. Jester have a tough hill to climb if they want to stay alive in UMG South Carolina. And you can see, apparently this is their idea of changing things up. Perk 1 Greed banned out right at the start.
You know, I've actually thought it would come to this, between some of these pro teams. Because, you don't want them to be running Afterburner as well as Overclock. It's just going to help them out way too much. So now they have to make a choice. What are we going to choose to do here? And Karma is going to make that decision by banning out Afterburner.
You love seeing them take control of that one. Now, the question I had would be, would Overclock be left in play by the boys of Jester? We've seen how lethal the specialists are of OpTic Gaming so far this series. They haven't had an answer to this point. Also, do OpTic wind up targeting the Argus again here in CTF? So far they've done 2 or 3 games a series? 2 games a series?
Yeah.
So
someone tweeted at me asking if they could add the option in-game to ban out the scuffed gaming controllers from OpTic. So,
so try to throw them off tilt even a little bit more. Unfortunately, I don't think that is possible as of yet. Scump going to ban out the concussion. You expect Formal to follow up with the flashbang. Johnny and Demented Overdrive. I mean, what else is still in play? Active Camo still in play.
Rapid Fire, High Caliber as well.
And at this point, what's funny is, yes, Crim used it. And
good decision by Formal.
This I actually love because we saw the Trip Mine Shock Charge combination earlier on this series.
They might have to give up, a Rapid Fire or a High Caliber ban to get rid of the Shock Charges, too. I think that's something they want to get
And
out.
the thing to point out, right, is you can toss those on your flag peg, and then if there's a sneak pull that's trying to come in, it gets alerted whether they shoot them down, whether they toss an aid at them and they get destroyed, or whether they kind of walk on top of them and they blow up. So there goes the Argus ban out from OpTic Gaming. Still, though, the kind of shock charge is in play.
Yeah.
Wondering if Jester will elect to use that.
I think that OpTic are probably just going to use Tac Mask, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. And it still, though, will alert them that, hey, someone's there at our base. They pulled the flag. Let's try to watch out for where they are. Kinetic Armor grabbed immediately by Scump and Nihil yet again. I mean, after the ban and protect phase, I feel like both teams kind of remotely okay with it. I don't think there was a clear-cut winner or loser. I just think OpTic Gaming still, though, at this point, showing that they are the better team of the two.
Yeah, Jester trying to do something different by banning out that Perk 1 Greed. But OpTic Gaming, they respond with some well-done bans on their own.
Yeah, and I feel like OpTic are more than fine with just using Overclock. Like, yeah, there's no Afterburner, but if anything, it slows down the kind of the timings and potential movement of the Jester team as well, gives OpTic Gaming a little bit more of a slow pace, which might wind up working out for them in the end.
Yeah, so it looks like another mirror matchup between both these teams as they're going to have Heatwave, Kinetic, Scythe, and Active Camo as their specialists.
So it looks like more in the respawns, right? When Active Camo is available, that's the kind of specialist of choice for
Well,
Crim
especially
6.
in these objective game
Oh,
modes.
definitely. But then on the other side of things, when it's not available, Vision Pulse. I mean, we've seen him use Vision Pulse so many times in this game mode. He knows when to use it, right? It's one of those specialists where you don't just use it to use it. You use it for we either know that there's someone in our base and we just can't seem to find them, or we use it offensively to know, hey, here's where they're spawning at, here's where they just came up from, let's run it this certain way to clear a flag route. In one of those examples, a very defensive or offensive used specialist. There's a look at your two squads. Crim still not showing emotion. His creator did not give him that option when he was built. The other side of things, though, Jester, they were smiles even after that Game 1 loss. Now, though, it looks like they've kind of toned it down a little bit as they know, hey, this is our tournament life at stake here on Stronghold CTF.
Yeah, and, trying to bounce back after an uplink game like that, it's got to be tough, man. The team morale has to be low, but they need to find a way to battle back here in the CTF. I mean, you were saying this is probably their best bet. Why do you think that is? Just because it's a slow-paced map?
I think it's one where, there's some outer wall runs you could wind up hitting near that bottom snow side. The mansion area is so kind of intricate, so many rooms to hide in, so many spots to catch your opponents off guard. We've seen players like Attach hide in a corner, let opponents run past him, and then he sneaks by. Reminded me a lot of kind of Blitz from back in Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, I think that's kind of the play style that Jester are going to have to go with. Don't get me wrong. OpTic Gaming, fantastic accounting, fantastic of knowing, hey, someone is missing, we have to clean them up. That's kind of where OpTic, if they're losing control, that's where they bring it back to. They bring it back to stage 1. You'll hear Crim6 over the comms alongside Formal go, hey, guys, let's get a count in. If we can figure out where they are on the map, let's reset our composure. Expect OpTic Gaming to do that if things start to slip away in this game.
Oh, yeah, I can completely agree with you there. And also, the smoke grenade's still in play, so Jester can use that. We saw Fizzerp yesterday. He had an overkill thermal sniper class to try to counter the smoke grenades.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, he did that in Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
I know you weren't around for that, but...
Well, I mean, I played. I was a league play guy, and as there's boos from the crowd, that was actually Hex. I believe the jerseys have come in. That has been the big thing on Twitter. He shakes his head yes. OpTic Gaming, though, having to move on to be able to wear those. They're one map away from that point.
I think
the curse that you talked all about might be over, as FaZe and OpTic have both.
The curse is never over.
Well, I cast it this weekend. Oh, I think it will be.
Curse will never end.
Now, I might have just jinxed
hashtag unverified Jack. Hashtag.
I think it's unverified courage.
Yeah.
But as of right now, that still hasn't happened. OpTic Gaming, one map away from closing things out. It's already a full crowd here at UMG South Carolina for Championship Sunday. We're watching Scump off the bat. You can see the Classic got set up, and multiple players actually electing to use Flak Jacket off the start, probably watching out for those early nades.
Yeah, just seeing if the LA team is going to use, a lot of those lethal grenades. If they wind up not finding a lot of those, then I think they might switch to overclock later in the game. But Formal, he's got some big defensive kills to make the smokes come out, but he still has one line of sight as the method. He will be able to get a touch on the flag, and I was going to be starting to run this over towards the bunker side of the map, missing some shots, but he will finish the kill there onto Crimsix as his teammate Johnny was able to clear up his base, and this is looking really good for Jester at the start of this game.
Yeah, and you can see the one green arrow that spawned in for OpTic Gaming trying to just chase down Demented, but yeah, I think this is going to be a cap within the first minute as a perfect 4 dead momentarily for OpTic. Great use of smokes to get it out of the base. And one thing to point out, right, Formal was playing base defense. Unfortunately, in Call of Duty, you have to actually see your opponent to kill them, and when there's smokes all over the map, that is not going to work out. Camo already being popped by Demented. He does get the headshot on Karma. Formal is there to pick up 2 kills of his own, and just like that, OpTic Gaming pull the flag as they go for a counter cap.
Yeah, Demented made that entire play with overclock on, so there's one player left for Jester in the position to get the clutch return chance. If he kills him on the wall run, the flag will just drop to its death, but he's able to find one. Can't get the return just yet. Formal is there to pick up the flag, continuing this run. More Jester players coming from the back as Formal puts the flag in, earns himself some streaks. Turning around, it's going to be Jester with a chance for a counter cap.
And you can already see 2 streaks now ready to go for Karma. The flag being pulled again by Demented. Scum slides on past him, and that's going to be a base clear. Talk about a way to rally back after a 45-second cap from Jester as OpTic Gaming tied things back up after
these streaks are going to be so huge later on in this game. Just being able to stop a flag pull or even just slowing it down. Maybe you can use it on the offensive end to help find some kills at the base from the players of Jester, but Formal just trying to lay down some covering fire. He winds up getting shut down. Crimsix with the Pharaoh. The rapid fire making it through.
Yeah, and the Pharaoh not going to do it from range there as Crimsix does fall. Karma, though, with the heat wave, is going to rotate back to his flag. Cleans up the kill on Johnny. Spots another player. Continues to put shots in. Karma doing everything in his base, and while the smoke was great there, right? You saw it try to use to cover a cut. It actually worked out in Karma's favor. It blocked the one player from Jester from shooting him, so that 2-piece was possible thanks to the smokes on Jester. 2.5 minutes in, OpTic just covering their base. Now they begin the offensive push. As it's really just a chance. The final player remaining, and Scump snips him out, and that's going to be a full base clear again for OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, now they're starting to translate that into offensive pressure. As you see Crimsix behind enemy lines. He's got Formal right beside him. Crim will find one here, but he's got some covering fire from Formal. A couple players left from Jester. They're all rotating back to try to cover this flag and stop this pull from OpTic.
Well, look at this. OpTic's going to wind up running this one right towards the snow side. They've got the spawns that they want. They've got a player in their base to watch over for the opponents pushing on through. This is actually, this middle map push might wind up working out for Niall. He's got one player bottom middle. Spots him, he tries to stay alive. Oh my god, the jukes are real, folks. He gets one kill, but the flag carrier is there. Scump picks it up, but there's still players to beat in their base. There's Johnny trying to come in. The heat wave is used. He gets one, he gets 2, he gets the return as well. Jester getting the flag capture, and look at this, Revan. The flag has been pulled. They try to go for the counter cap as well. Camo being used by Crimsix. He's not going to pick up the kill. Middle map does go in favor of OpTic
They might
Gaming.
use a streak.
Oh, this might be the perfect time to use it. Will Formal stop? It doesn't appear so. Yes, he has. Not going to connect with the Hellstorm. The flag going on in. There's one player to stop this one, and it's not going to happen as Jester get the cap. They regain the lead with 1.5 minutes left on side.
A lot of specialists and scores being used, but Scumpy's able to find 2. OpTic Gaming with the chance to get this flag out. 4 down momentarily for Jester. The flag in the hands of Formal. Can he get away with this? He's running it with the scythe, so he moves at a bit of a slower pace. This is going to give Jester the opportunity to overextend, push through the bunker, and maybe try to get another clutch return.
This is definitely going to be a capture here. Not only does Formal have the scythe ready, but if his first line of defense dies, who was actually Scump there, he's got his own protection. Cap going back in from OpTic Gaming. It's been a game of counter caps so far, Revan. Definitely one of the higher scoring, or on pace to be one of the higher scoring Stronghold CTF games I've seen.
4 flags is already a lot.
Yes, so far in Black Ops 3, and it's due to the fact that, a team gets a cap, but then they die 3 dead in their base, and the rally comes right back in. The cutoffs are held. OpTic Gaming just going to hold their top side of the map. It doesn't look like they're going to have anyone in a position to get a flagpole anytime soon.
Yeah, Formal just playing base defense for the time being, and for good reason. Chance to sneak around the
timing.
back. He's going to find Formal here, shuts him down, so no lightning strike available on this push chance. He gets stopped almost immediately there from Scump, who now has kinetic armor to use. Also has an H6D, just trying to build it up. And you know, I mean, I haven't seen Scump have a bad game this entire series.
That was exactly what I was going to point out. Every time we've looked at him, he's been double positive. You got to remember, this man went 14-3 in the S&D. Led his team in time and kills in game 1 in the hard point. Went off in the uplink, was just a part of the just dominant performance we saw from OpTic Gaming. And now he's double positive again here in the CTF. Talk about an MVP performance in this best of 7 series.
Yeah.
Rapid fire on that M8 just makes it that much better, especially here on LAN. Revan,
you know, when rapid fire is available, just put it on whatever gun you're using.
is that from a decree from Dr. Revan?
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. Use rapid fire, it's available. Scump has an HC, he's got kinetic armor. 13-6. We watched him off the break last time. We'll see how he plays things out here. Crimsix still the one in charge of bunker duty. Gets 1 kill, Formal finds a second. Nihil does trade one back out. Map control going over to OpTic Gaming momentarily. It's just 1 player remaining for Jester on the map.
Pops his kinetic armor, finds the kill on a Johnny, and he spots all the Jester players off respawn, finds another. Maybe holding on for his teammate to get that pull out, but the lightning strike gets called in. Formal finds the kill. Jester there, pretty much trapped inside that bunker area. Scump gets the flag away, but Nihil coming up right behind him. Now he makes his presence known. Scump has to turn around while Raw
that can't happen!
No!
You can't let that happen! Scump gives him the yup-deezy there, drops him down. He's going to run this flag in. He's going to earn the Hellstorm, and Scump is putting on a show. You can make a top 10 reel of him just in this series.
That's got to be a hyped up moment for OpTic Gaming. Let's jump into a team chat with the green wall.
He's going window.
One at their base and one got highway.
Nice,
Highway.
Middle.
Oh, yeah, he's mid window. Nice. Could be bunker, yeah.
Looking for one.
Johnny and Demented.
I'm out in mansion.
Yeah, one's right.
Yeah,
Johnny's
nice,
left guy.
Just hold that, man.
Trying to.
Call if you kill him.
Yep, I'm holding bunker, guys.
Yeah, I'm coming to help you. What's your top team?
Nice one,
I'm top right now.
Alright.
I have your guys' bunker still. There's nothing.
I'm
Guys,
looking
one guy's highway. One guy's
Highway, yeah. Dead.
Nice, nothing bunker, guys.
Did we kill that Johnny guy yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing
I've been
bunker.
this.
I'm pushing
I've been
top.
this.
Go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
ready
Make
to defense.
plays,
I'll help
make
you, I'll help
plays,
you.
One shot their base, absolute. One shot their back,
He's
left,
on
right
the
guard.
van.
Absolute.
make
Step,
plays.
step.
He's still back there.
Nice.
Got me. He's one shot.
Yeah,
Nice, dude.
One more, two.
I got her now.
Two at their square.
Alright, I'm laying down
Alright,
here.
I'm coming out.
They're pinching it. One went in square. He's middle.
I'm here,
Towards
Damon.
highway.
I pick up bunker when you spawn.
Statue on me.
I'm here.
I'm going to pick
Two
up
other
away.
statue.
Just
I'm
keep
going to
it
pick up
fresh.
our way.
One's going
One.
mansion.
I'll get top highway, right side. And one went towards kitchen, I think. Yeah. Probably top nice one.
Nothing, no weed.
Middle mat. Middle dead. Nice job.
Nice.
There's gonna be one mansion behind you.
Rocks.
I'm looking rocks. Hang on.
They couldn't have got it right?
I don't think so.
Yo, he's our window. Demented.
Window.
Kitchen. One guy kitchen. One shot.
Nice, one.
Where's kitchen
I'm
going?
looking highway.
I don't know. I think he backed up.
Double top mansion right now, Damon.
Alright.
Yeah,
Highway.
Top mansion one shot. Going in bedroom one shot challenging.
Pushing him
Down.
down. Down.
Nice.
I'm going to push bottom in.
I'll play D when I spawn,
top.
guys.
I'm going
Yeah.
You guys make plays, alright? Be aggressive on play.
Yeah.
I'll go watch
He's not
the
kitchen.
I'm about to use an RC.
I
Hold on.
spawned out. When I'm going back to our spawn.
I can't drive. Hold on.
I got one.
Nice one.
They're gonna be our
They might
flag on
be
me,
our
guys. They're
flag.
gonna be
Yo,
our flag on me.
two square.
Alright, I got the
Side,
back.
side, square.
I got both.
Nice, I got
I'm
flag.
pull. I got
throwing
pull.
our flag. I'm
Alright, you
literally
got it.
throwing our flag.
I'm running back.
One's here. One's on our flag. Looking for one.
Gonna
Looking for
trail
one.
behind you.
Yeah,
I got
he's
you.
probably gonna be pushed to bunker or something, dude. Literally staying alive back here.
Two bunker, I think.
I'm keeping an eye on
He raped me, bunker.
Alright, I'm
One shot.
watching, I'm
Team
watching,
kill.
team
One more.
Could be middle.
There's one more pushing bunker side. Nice.
Got him. One right here. One right here. Back right.
You got
Back right. It's Chase. Back right, Chase. Nice job. Looking for
Rock.
Nine and Johnny. On step.
Alright, I'm out in bunker. I'm pushing
Go
through
ahead.
bunker.
Go ahead.
One's mid. I'm dead. Mid.
I think one might have ran by me, dude.
You could see the communication there for OpTic Gaming paying off as they take a 2-flag lead. Look to close out this series in the next 90 seconds, and you've got to love, especially the communication from Formal right there, Revan. Not only does he call out, where a player is, where he's going, what he's doing, whether it's challenging or trying to stay alive, he also knows exactly where to look. He called out perfectly, player pushing bunker. Scump was there to clean it up. OpTic Gaming showing their communication's key, their gun skill is key, and Scump just wins another gunfight there. Wow, what a performance from him. 24, almost 24-11 there as that kill gets taken away.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and challenge this one, but it's great to see the layers of communication, on this OpTic Gaming team, not only calling out what they're watching, where they're going to be, they're calling out plays for each other to make, and, just everything going well for this OpTic Gaming squad. They're up by 2 flags now with less than a minute remaining. Scump's going to go ahead and start calling in some of his streaks as the Hellstorm missile comes in, finds a kill with that. Formal has his scythe deployed. Everything going well for OpTic Gaming as they're looking to close out this game and with that the series.
Oh my God, you could just see Formal knowing I'm going to be the one to make sure they don't even get remotely close to our base. Even with a 2-flag lead, OpTic Gaming still pushing right up. Karma gets another 2-piece. 3 dead for Jester, and the heat wave even comes in. Rebin, I mean, let's talk momentarily about this Jester squad. They got the draw against OpTic Gaming. They definitely
Tough
showed
draw.
up at times. You know, at the beginning of that hard point, I was like, oh, okay, they got themselves a chance in this series, even in the S&D as well. But from then on out, I think that uplink kind of sums it all up. 29-1 there for OpTic, and actually the reverse slide-in capture from Karma.
Karma's getting
using
fancy
the
over
movement.
here.
He's feeling good right now. OpTic Gaming a combined positive almost 30 in this CTF, as that will do it for the series. OpTic Gaming take it with the clean sweep, 4-0 over the open bracket squad Jester. Jester have been eliminated, but they definitely showed up here on the main stage. Gave OpTic Gaming a good battle, especially in that final game, but it wasn't enough in the end. OG move on Championship Sunday.
Yeah, and you know, Jester, they kept the first flag of the game going into that CTF. They were just unable to hold on to OpTic Gaming, and once OpTic got things rolling, they kept it going. They didn't look back after that. Tough match for Jester.
What a performance from all of OG, but especially Scump, man. Even at the end there, 26
Scump had a phenomenal
13.
series.
14-3 in the S&D, double positive, and I think in almost every single respawn. That's what you love to see from one of the leaders on your squad. That's going to do it for Revan and I up here, though, at the caster desk.